it's Ashley here of Stacks in the City, and I want to say hello and welcome and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and lives to listen to little old me talk about all things money and personal finance. You guys, in my wealth building journey, I've talked a lot about investing. I have investments. I've talked about jobs and side hustles. I've done a many and still counting. Oof. And I've also talked about ways to save money in your everyday life, whether it be through budgeting or whether it be through, I don't know, there's so many things you can do to get your money right. But I don't think I've talked enough about homeownership, which is also something that has been a part of my wealth building portfolio. I've been so fortunate to own and operate two properties, two condos here in DC. I have one in DuPont Circle and one in Northeast Washington, DC. I have tenants and roommates and they're paying me. I'm gonna get paid tomorrow. I'm getting paid all the time for the homes that I operate. And I want to teach you guys about how to do the same for your personal wealth building as well. So guys, really quick, I do own two homes. I bought the first one in 2016. I saved up money basically from waiting on people, serving people. I saved up a lot of money and I ended up buying my first property initially for Airbnb purposes. It did not work out for Airbnb purposes. That's a long story, we'll talk about it later. But I do have a tenant now and I'm able to get rent from her to help me pay for my mortgage. Second property I bought the following year. I had a wonderful colleague at my job at Morgan Stanley help me purchase my second home. She was really encouraging throughout the process. I actually had to take money from my Roth IRA as well as money that I had saved in my savings account in order to pay for the second home because I also had to pay a hefty down payment. That was about another almost $30,000 for that as well. You all, again, through waiting on tables, really, you guys, I'm telling you, through serving, hustling, waiting on people mainly. And I was able to purchase a second home that I live in now. This place is very profitable. It is helping me talk to you guys and all that other good stuff. But I more importantly want to teach you guys how to do the same things as well when it comes to buying a home. There's a lot of articles out here that say that millennials cannot afford to buy a home, that we don't have the money for the home. That I think is hogwash. I said it. It's hogwash. If I can do it, well, you can do it, but you gotta do it your own way. I did it my way. You guys have to do it your own way. But if we can all do it, you guys, it's definitely possible. How can we do this? How are we able to save our money and buy homes? You all, the first step is to always get your money right. You always have to find resources on budgeting and saving. It is possible, you guys. I recommend going to Dave Ramsey, of course, listening to me, Paula Patton are all people that can help you find ways to look at your budget in a different way to help pay your money and all that good stuff. Because y'all, really at the end of the day, home ownership is always and only and first and foremost a financial transaction between you and a bank. That's it. It really isn't about the home unless you got all cash to pay for it. Do you got the money to pay me back? That's really all having a home is all about paying someone back. I don't know. Sorry guys, I said it. So finding those resources, that is always going to be step one. It's not as hard as you guys think it is, but it does take time and it is a lot of steps. That's the other issue. A lot of time and a lot of steps. So once you get all that figured out and what you want to do, again, it's all about having your good credit, having a good budget, having some money saved, wanting to do it, all of that, having some debt down. After you do that part, then it really is about figuring out the type of home that you want. And this is also something that gets people, that snags people. I have friends who do have the money to purchase a beautiful home if they want, but they don't really want it because of the location. They don't want it because it's not sexy enough. It's not Instagrammable enough. You all, if you're really interested in wealth building and you're really interested in having a home that you want, if you're really more interested in having a home just to own the home, then all that stuff does not matter, at least not at first. My first property is a shoebox, y'all. It was a glorified shoebox. It was a hot mess. I had to do a lot of help. I needed a lot of help with it. It was crazy how it was. And it was really, really small. Was it my dream home? Not by any means. Even the home that I'm in today. This is my home, guys. Even the home I'm in today is not necessarily pretty. Well, it's not necessarily in the best location. It's not big. It's a lot of things not. My room doesn't have windows in it. But it doesn't matter because I'm building equity. I have money and assets. And I know that this isn't my forever home. It's not my forever home. It's a home that I'm going to be in temporarily. I'm going to eventually have tenants who are going to live in it full time as I get to bigger and better things. It's temporary. So guys, your first home doesn't have to be Instagrammable, but it can be a very key component into wealth building and helping getting your money right. And that's exactly what I did. So I know that my next home is going to be something that I probably want. I want a better location. I want something that looks better. I want something that's bigger. My trade-off is I do have money and assets. I have money coming in. I'm building wealth. I'm building equity. I really want to emphasize that part, you all. Your first home does not have to be beautiful. And your first home does not have to be your forever home. It shouldn't be your forever home if you don't want it to be. It's America. You can do whatever you want. So those are the things I really want to make sure that I hone in on when we talk about wealth building, we talk about homeownership. So the third cluster is to pay back the mortgage. That's also very important too. The home don't belong to you, y'all. It belongs to Chase. It belongs to JP Morgan. It belongs to Wells Fargo. That's really who got it. Your job is to pay them back so that you can have the home free and clear. That's called free and clear. All from you. You don't owe nobody nothing. That's what homeownership can do for you. But you have to pay them back. You want to start utilizing some payback strategies to shave off the life of your loan. If your loan is 30-year loan, most people have 30 years to pay back their home. If you add an extra $50 to your loan on each month, you can shave off, 3 years. You can shave off 5 years. If you make an extra payment only on principal, so instead of making 12 payments each year, you make 13 payments a year, you're actually able to shave off like 10 years off of your loan sometimes, depending on what the math looks like and all that fun stuff. So make sure that you are utilizing proper strategies to pay off the loan. When you're first paying back that loan, you're paying off only interest. You're not even paying off what you actually owe. That's annoying AF. So make sure that you're always utilizing that. Okay, guys. So just so you all know, you want to be a homeowner. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Yes, we did. Yes, we will. But you have to make sure that your money is right to make that financial transaction. It's a huge financial transaction. You want to make sure that you pick a home that is realistic and that will help you build wealth when you first start out. And you want to make sure that you have the money in place to pay off those mortgages that you owe those lovely banks. Okay, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know if you have anything you want to add. Let me know if you have any questions about homeownership that you want me to talk about. Let me know. And as always, y'all stay fabulous, stay paid, and get this money. Bye, y'all.